Alright, we are back for episode 3, I guess, of Caster. There we go. And you must heal the infected tree by hitting it with your attacks. Now I want to point something out here, okay? This is the 4th mission they have given me, where the goal was heal the infected tree. And it is the first mission where they have told me how to do that. Now, it's not like it was hard to figure out. I mean, I really only have one means of interacting with the world, and that is shooting stuff. So, to imagine that I might try to shoot the tree, that I will accept. But I mean, really, you're going to explain it to me after I've already done it 3 times? That's a little bit... yeah. So here's my last attack. Appears to be pink. You should learn the Seeker attack. I will bet you that homes in on enemies. Because, yeah. Hold down the attack button to launch seeking missiles at all enemies in view. Wow, really? Well, let's try this thing out. Okay, so it's not like all at once. It just sort of... whoa, geez. Shoots. Also, they're turning. Whoa. What the... okay, that was incredibly unfair, game. Like, I want to make that known. That was really satisfying, though. Yeah, there's something that's just incredibly satisfying about hitting a large mob of enemies with one AoE attack and killing them all. That's really game independent, though. Yeah, the turning radius on these is not fantastic, and they don't... these are not the best Seeker missiles ever. But I'm guessing that they'll be a little bit better once I upgrade them. I kind of like that the game doesn't even attempt to disguise the edge of the map. Like, it's just this black void that you can't run into. That amuses me. See, these enemies don't even, like, move. Oh, and saving the tree just kills them all, so that was actually incredibly pointless. That increased pickup distance really goes pretty far, doesn't it? I actually like that. I like not having to worry about finding the pickups and stuff that enemies drop. Just sort of coming to me automatically. So I feel like we should definitely upgrade the Seeker. And then I think we're just going to do it again to see what sort of a difference it makes. Down in the bayou. Now, because this mission did not unlock until after that mission, and that didn't mission unlock until pretty well after all the other ones, I think it is safe to say that at this point, the designers know I have all of the attacks. Now, if I was making the game right about here, or shortly after here, within the next couple of missions, is where I would stop tutorializing. Anna, in this mission you must destroy all the flanks in the shining area. They are marked by red dots on your radar. Again, why are you just now explaining the radar to me? Like, I'm on mission, like, 12 or something, and I've been using that radar all game. Also, we have the reflecting water again, which is gorgeous. I really like that. Wow. okay, the fully upgraded pulse laser is actually, like, completely deserving of its name of a fast-firing attack. In fact, again, my only complaint about it is I actually wish it didn't deform the terrain. Because, like, if I do this, you know, I'm just digging myself a little rut. Does that reflect off of the tree or something? That was weird. If I just run, I should hit all of the trees. Yep. That is actually really cool. I have to say. This is a satisfying attack now. Like, at the beginning, it was not quite super awesome. But now it is legitimately really satisfying. Because it's just like, well, bam. I am a laser machine gun. I'm going to heal all of the trees. Even though they're only worth like 10 energy each, which is completely minimal. Just because I am that type of player. Okay, so definitely my advice to anyone who does decide to play this game is upgrade the dash and upgrade the pulse laser. Because, like, well, you want the dash so that you can run on water for a long time, really, is the reason you want it upgraded. And the pulse laser is just really fucking cool. No, that's not what I want. God, I need to dodge better. Seriously. This really is not being as effective as I had imagined it would be. There we go. Although I'm almost glad for that, because honestly, if the Seeker Missile was, like, really perfect, I suspect it would probably be a bit of a win button. Like, the combat, honestly, is already not especially challenging. The fact that I've upgraded my shields all the way might be partially to blame for that. But if you really could just run in a circle and not even have to think about aiming, and everything dies instantly, that would probably not be very good. Also, it's more effective on these larger enemies, like those tiny ones. It wasn't doing very much too, but whoa. These bigger ones, it's a lot more effective, to be honest. Also, interestingly enough, seems to be more effective at close quarters, which I would not have guessed. Hey, multiple of these guys. That's always fun. The game says, okay, you are now good enough at the game that we are confident in making you fight multiple of the thing that previously was sort of a boss monster. But, honestly, this is actually, like, because I'm not worrying about aiming at all. I'm just sort of making sure that I continue moving at all times so that I'm less likely to get hit, and try to make sure there aren't too many hills in between me and the enemies. And they kind of die on their own. These are very trivial, which may be why it was perfectly okay sending me to fight 4 of them. So it's not actually necessarily a bad thing, because it's like, you know, at the beginning of the game, that was like a boss dude. And now I can fight 4 of them without even really trying. And, you know, some might look at that as the game's being too easy, but at the same time, it does make you feel pretty powerful. So I had to drink some water there. Yeah, you feel yourself becoming more powerful, which is actually pretty cool. So I think that I'm going to just upgrade the Seekers again, because that's clearly an effective strategy. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade Super Jump, because why not? You know, and our bank balance. This feels like it's going to be the last mission, so let's go into it. Rainy Rumble. Commander's log. The new caster recruit has been performing surprisingly well. We've been able to gain control over most of the middle region. It looks like there is one final holdout in the southeast. Thanks, energy ratings for this area have been extremely high. This will certainly be our young caster's most difficult mission to date. Interesting. Somehow, I honestly don't think it's going to be all that difficult, but we'll see. This is it, Anna. If we can secure this area, we should be able to regain control over the entire middle region. There are some strong flanks energy readings in the area. But I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle given your current track record. Please be careful, Anna. What is that? Why is there a blue bar? Oh, that's my attack. Okay. I see. I see what that is. That's cool. Those attack icons are actually pretty good. They're very evocative of what the attack does for the most part. I mean, this one's pretty basic, but, you know, it's a pretty basic attack, so. This, by the way, they're just like running and shooting massive quantities of lasers at very high speeds into trees. That's one of the things that was demonstrated in the trailer video on the Steam store page. And I have to say, I suspect it's not that entertaining to watch, but it does actually feel kind of fun to just like run and shoot the trees and see them poof into health. Like, with some modifications, you could probably make an entire game about just running around and shooting trees back to health. Weird as that sounds. And I think it would probably be pretty good, actually. And then, like, my pickup distance is upgraded so much. I want to see just how far it goes. There we go. Okay. So, we have some sort of mushroom monster thing, or an umbrella, I don't know. I'm gonna ignore it and shoot more trees. Because honestly, I mean, what else could you possibly want to do other than shoot trees? I don't comprehend how there could possibly be anything better to do with one's time. Okay, we'll go kill the monster. Oh my god. Get off. these things are the problem. Okay, now, I do have one complaint here. The whole game has been like, move fast and shoot things. And now I'm at what appears to be the final boss, and its entire gimmick appears to be you can no longer move fast. So that feels very defeating. Good God. See, now it's flying, and oh, and there's two of them, and I still can't move fast. Now see, it would make sense if, like, there was some way I could get the tentacles off of me. Okay, that appeared to do it. Yeah, but now they're back. So that one was just trying to eat me or something. Yeah, like, if I kill the one that's grabbing me, then it lets go. But that was another area where I wish that basic attack didn't terrain deform, because, I mean, look at that, really. Oh boy. You did it! That's right, I did. The Lidonia Chronicles are now unlocked in the chapter select menu. Enemies eliminated, boss found, mission score. Okay. So yeah, that actually really does feel like, you know, this is the end of the tutorializing. You know, I'm just going to finish pickup distance and super jump, and now all my movement upgrades are done. So I think this is a very natural spot for a cut, although that will probably make this particular video a little bit shorter than the other ones. That's probably okay. Because I think the next thing to do is move on to the Lidonia Chronicles. Woohoo. I may not upload those today. I may put a little bit of a delay on those, because I feel like at this point maybe you've seen enough of the game to decide if you want to try it out. Buy it yourself with the sale. I don't know. We'll see. But I will cut here regardless.